What does normal life look like? Wake up at 6 a.m., sit in traffic, work 8 hours at a job you don't love, come home exhausted. Repeat for 40 years. Society calls this success. A steady paycheck, a mortgage, a car loan, a retirement fund. You hope will be enough one day. But is this really living or just surviving? Here's the truth. Normal is a trap. A conversation worth having. Imagine sitting across from Alex, a seasoned entrepreneur who has spent years mentoring others on financial independence and personal freedom. Across the table sits Sarah, a mid-level manager earning $85,000 a year, but feeling increasingly uneasy about her daily grind. Sarah: I thought I was doing everything right. Working hard, paying my bills, saving a little. But lately I feel like I'm stuck in a loop. Is this all there is? Alex leans forward, his expression thoughtful but firm. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you woke up excited about your day? Sarah hesitates. Honestly, I can't remember. Alex nods knowingly. That's the problem. Society tells us that normal is success, a house, a car, a 9-to-5 job. But if it doesn't bring you joy or freedom, what's the point? People aren't stuck because they don't earn. Enough people aren't stuck because they don't earn enough. They're stuck because their freedom is sold off piece by piece, traded for the illusion of security. A bigger house, a fancier car, a lifestyle that looks successful but feels like a cage. The story of James, trading freedom for comfort. Take James, for example, a marketing director earning $120,000 a year. He recently upgraded to a luxury SUV and moved into a sprawling suburban home. On paper, he appeared successful, his career was thriving, and his possessions were enviable. Yet, beneath the surface, James felt trapped. During a candid conversation with Alex over coffee, James admitted, James, I thought buying these things would make me happy. Instead, I feel like I'm running faster just to stay in place. My mortgage payments are through the roof, and my car loan keeps me tied to this job. If I lost my income tomorrow, everything would collapse. Alex replied gently. That's the illusion of normal. You traded your freedom for symbols of success. Real wealth isn't about owning more. It's about being owned less. We've been taught that wealth is about having more stuff. We've been taught that wealth is about having more stuff. But real wealth isn't about what you own, it's about what owns you. The quiet millionaire. Meet Emma, a freelance graphic designer who lives modestly but contentedly. Unlike many of her peers, Emma prioritizes experiences over possessions. She rents a cozy apartment, drives a reliable used car, and invests heavily in passive income streams like rental properties and index funds. One day, during a casual lunch with Alex, Emma shared her philosophy. Emma: I never cared about impressing anyone. My goal was always to create stability and freedom, not to keep up with societal expectations. Alex smiled. That's the difference between fake wealth and real wealth. The former chases validation, the latter builds sustainability. The difference between those who are truly wealthy and those who are trapped? Control. The difference between those who are truly wealthy and those who are trapped? Control. Wealth isn't measured in bank accounts. It's measured in choices. Can you wake up and decide how to spend your day? Can you walk away from a job without fear? Can you pursue dreams without asking permission? The freedom factor. Consider Lisa, a corporate lawyer earning $150,000 a year. On paper, she appeared successful. Her career was prestigious, and her possessions were enviable. But behind the scenes, Lisa was drowning in debt. Her mortgage consumed half her monthly paycheck. Her student loans lingered ominously, and her credit card balances crept higher each month. Desperate, she reached out to Alex for advice. Lisa: I thought if I looked successful, I'd feel successful. But now I realize I've been living a lie. Alex nodded sympathetically. Looking rich doesn't make you rich. True wealth is about priorities. Are you investing in assets that grow or liabilities that drain? The choice defines your future. Most people are just one crisis away from losing everything. Most people are just one crisis away from losing everything. One job loss, one emergency, because their version of wealth is borrowed, leased, or financed. The Fragile Foundation. Meet Mark, a software engineer earning $110,000 a year. Despite his comfortable salary, Mark lived paycheck to paycheck. His lifestyle was funded entirely by debt. He financed his car, leased his furniture, and relied on credit cards for unexpected expenses. When his company unexpectedly downsized, Mark found himself unemployed and unprepared. Without savings to fall back on, he quickly maxed out his credit cards and fell behind on his mortgage payments. Desperate, he reached out to Alex for guidance. "Mark, I thought my income would protect me. Now I realize I was just one step away from disaster." Alex replied firmly, "Income alone doesn't create security. It's about building systems that sustain you when life throws curveballs. Invest in assets, reduce liabilities, and prioritize flexibility. Real wealth isn't normal. And that's a good thing. Real wealth isn't normal. And that's a good thing." A final reflection as Alex concluded his conversation with Sarah. He left her with a final thought. Financial freedom isn't a destination. It's a mindset. It starts with awareness. Are you willing to face the truth about where you are? To challenge old habits and embrace new ones? Remember, the decisions you make today determine the life you'll live tomorrow. Sarah nodded resolutely. "I think it's time to stop chasing illusions and start building something real." Alex smiled. "That's the spirit. Step off the treadmill. Build something lasting. Your future self will thank you." So, the question remains, will you redefine your definition of wealth? The truth is, wealth isn't handed to anyone. It's engineered through intentionality, strategy, and relentless pursuit. It's a journey that transforms not just your bank account, but who you are as a person. Will you rise to the challenge? Because at the end of the day, looking rich and being rich are two very different things. Real wealth is about sustainability, not flashiness. The ability to maintain and grow what you have, rather than letting it slip away.